Hello everyone. So, as you can see from the thumbnail, today I'm finally going to show you a real way to enable 165 FPS on mobile. Unlike all the fake info and clickbait videos that have been floating around, this is the real deal, a genuine 165 FPS method. This is not a bait video, so don't worry. In this video, I'll also talk about whether this method works on devices other than the Red Magic series, which I know many of you are curious about. So make sure to watch until the end. Alright, let's get started. Before I explain how to enable 165 FPS, I want to talk about how I discovered this method in the first place. Actually, I received a comment from one of my viewers, Flexbito, and that comment is what made this video possible. Some of my core viewers may have already seen this comment, but yes. The method I'm introducing today is exactly what was mentioned there. Huge thanks to Flexbito. This really reminded me that my channel exists because of viewers like you who actively share information and help out. I truly appreciate it, and I look forward to your continued support. Now, let's jump straight into the 165 FPS method. First of all, I'll be using Red Magic in this video, so if you're using a different device, the steps might be slightly different. Please keep that in mind. As mentioned in Flexbito's comment, this method uses an app called HyperDroid PC Launcher. I've put the download link in the description, so please install it first. Once the installation is complete, launch the app so we can configure the settings for 165 FPS. You'll see a Windows-style launcher. Tap the square Windows logo button at the bottom center of the screen to open the app list. From there, find the Fortnite icon, long press it, and select Add to Desktop to create a desktop shortcut. That's all for the HyperDroid setup. Next, let's configure the settings on the Astra side. Open Settings, go to Display, and set the refresh rate to Auto. Then, go to OS version and tap the build number 7 times to enable developer options. Inside developer options, enable show refresh rate, and also disable refresh rate lock. Once the refresh rate display is enabled, you'll see the current refresh rate in the top left corner of the screen. While playing Fortnite, make sure it shows 165 Hz. Now, launch Fortnite and configure the Game Assist settings. Game Assist can be opened by swiping from either side of the screen toward the center. On the right side of Game Assist, you'll find the refresh rate setting. Select 165 Hz there. With that, all the presettings are complete. Now let's actually enable 165 FPS. Join any match, creative, battle royal, reload, anything is fine. Once you're in the match, open HyperDroid and tap the Fortnite icon. You'll be taken back to the Fortnite screen. At that point, quickly open the Task Manager and repeatedly tap the square button at the bottom of the screen until the FPS switches to 165. By the way, the Task Manager is the system multitasking feature that uses the 3 buttons shown when you swipe up from the bottom edge of the screen. The button design may vary depending on the device, so keep that in mind. From my experience, switching tasks as fast as possible while spamming the square button seems to increase the success rate. When it works, you'll briefly see the FPS jump from around 80 FPS to over 100 FPS. Once you see that change, stop tapping the square button. This process takes some practice. You'll need to try it multiple times to get the timing right. Sometimes it works on the first try, but other times I have to retry several times before it succeeds. So don't give up and keep trying. After successfully enabling 165 FPS, you might wonder how long it lasts. In some cases, the 165 FPS state remains even after returning to the lobby. But generally, you should expect to redo the process every time you go back to the lobby. Now I'll introduce some optional settings that can help improve the success rate. These are not required, so only try them if you're having trouble. First, enabling misoperation prevention can make task switching harder. If you're struggling, try disabling it. You can toggle this setting using the hand icon on the right side of Game Assist. Also, to stabilize FPS, make sure to enable DLO mode. Open Game Assist, and you'll find the DLO mode button at the very bottom of the left side menu. Tap it to enable the mode. Now, regarding whether this method is exclusive to Red Magic Ultra. I've confirmed that Red Magic Nova and Red Magic 10 Pro can reach 144 FPS using this method. There's also a high chance that the upcoming global version of Red Magic 11 Pro, which is expected to be released in Japan, will support this as well. Additionally, this method has been confirmed to work on Lenovo Legion Y700 Gen 4, enabling 165 FPS. So compared to the previously introduced 144 FPS method that was limited to Red Magic devices, this one is clearly more versatile. That said, just because a device supports 144 Hz or higher, doesn't automatically mean it can achieve 144 FPS or more. For example, my OnePlus Pad 3 supports 144 Hz, but I haven't been able to enable 144 FPS on it. So it's risky to assume that any 144 Hz device will work. If you're planning to buy a new smartphone or tablet, make sure to check confirmed results before purchasing. I do have a general idea of what determines whether 144 FPS or higher is possible. If you want a detailed guide on settings like 165 FPS on the Legion, feel free to leave a comment. If there are enough requests, I'll make another video covering that. One last request. If this method successfully enables 165 FPS or 144 FPS on your device, please leave a comment with your device model. It will really help other viewers as a reference. That's it for today's video. If you found this helpful, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. I'll see you in the next one.